Hello guys, and welcome to my world of Minecraft, where today we are over at the slime farm yet again. Yet again, it's only been the second episode, but already it feels like I've been here a lifetime, because I've spent most of my time in this world, around this area. Yeah, I have, as you can see, it has changed a hell of a lot since the last time we were over here. All of this wasn't here last time. So yeah, I have done a lot of stuff around this area. So yeah, let me just explain to you what all of this is. Firstly, the glass pillars are for a retaining wall. So when the slime, imagine that I'm a slime, hippity hoppity hip, right? Slime hopping along. It's basically to ensure that they don't fall off the that they don't just go flying off into space and, yes, I don't know, go on a holiday to Prague. Don't know why Prague is such a popular destination for slimes, but there you go. So yeah. So where all of these stone pillars are, I'm gonna have to put glass all the way up. The reason why I'm doing glass is that I'm thinking of doing some sort of pixel-arty slime going along here. I've yet to design the slime though, so yeah. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to cover this area, because I don't want to install in loads and loads of scaffolding and then have it to remove the scaffolding in order to build back in the glass, because that would take twice the time that it takes. But yeah, there is a bit of a problem about the fact that I don't actually have enough sand yet to do the glass, and also I don't have enough cactus, because I'm going to need a lot of green limey colours in this build. But yeah, let me just show you around the area. So this one I'm standing in here is at the basin, and all the water in this area, I'll show you the water probably when we finish off the slime farm, because I'm not going to finish off today. All the water is going to push these slimes into this area, down into this channel. Let's do it from a different angle, because that bit's there is the end of it. So then the slimes, another slime, I'm just picking up slimes everywhere around here. So being pushed along by the water, nearly killed by slimes, as you do. Pushed along by water, this pressure plate is to stop the water going crazy. And then along here to this to these cactuses here. Right now they're tracking me, but for the proper design they won't be tracking me. They'll just they'll magically know what to do, because they'll be pushed along by the water, so we don't have to worry about tracking and stuff. As you can see here, I'm just collecting slimes as I work here, so I use this as my entry point to the thing. And I am all out of food. I do have some fish cooking on a furnace, so we should be able to be fine when we get back. Hello, lag. Something is going on my computer recently, like the lag that I'm experiencing, don't know why. It's not when I'm recording either, it happens occasionally when I'm not recording as well. You can see these granite pillars here. These are going to be redstone columns going downwards, so there's going to be a piston with a redstone block, and some random German guy managed to figure out a way to have downwards going redstone which wouldn't be flooded by water, because these granite bits here are all going to have dispensers on them. No idea how many dispensers I'm going to need. I've already crafted a stack. I'm probably going to need more than that, because dispensers are a headache to craft, because you got to craft up the bows and then you got to individually put them into the crafting grid. I wish you could have a way to stack unused bows, because it would be so much easier. But yeah. But for now, we are not going to worry about this, because there are a few materials we're going to need for this project. One of them is going to be cactus. I'm going to build a cactus farm at some point. And the other one is dispensers, which we are. All I need to do is make them. But another one is jack-o'-lanterns, because You see these torches down here? Right now, wherever these torches are, it's a spawning space no longer used. So, per layer we lose 16 spawning spots. Oh dear. I should really stop injuring myself because I don't have any food. So yeah, so 16, we've got, let me do a quick little count here. This is layer, so we go up, so there's 2 more layers past that layer, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's going to be 6 spawning layers, so 16 times 6 is 96, so there's 96 spawning spaces which wouldn't be used if we weren't to fill in those spaces. So we do kind of want to fill in those spaces to increase the efficiency. Let me just put a bit of dirt here. I've got no food. So yeah, I'm starting to peel back the sides. So right here I've peeled back a layer, right there I've peeled back a layer, right there I've started to pull back a layer, and you can see here I've actually started to clear out towards the edge, because this quadrant here is the shallowest of the 4 quadrants. Yeah, I've got a ladder which will take us up to the rest of the place. But anyway, pumpkins. That's where I was. We require a pumpkin farm. So I have already installed an area for this. By the way, while we will go there, I have installed a beacon, the beacon from the Wither with which we killed last time. That was a terrible use of past and present tense. Never use it like I just did. And I've done some speed mining over by my area. I was surprised that I had enough iron blocks to fill it in, which reminds me, over there is our spawn chunks, and at some point I am planning on building the iron foundry, the one which Tango made. But now that I say it, there's a new iron farm design out by Redstone Spire, which would be insane to build. It's like 40,000 ingots an hour. I don't know how much Tango's design is, but I think it's around 20,000 if I remember off the top of my head. I may build it just for the bragging rights, because oh yeah, I've got speed now. And just because, I mean, the iron foundry itself, I was going to produce more than enough, but the iron, I have no idea what it's called. I think it's like the iron spires or something. Would be even more of a bragging right to be like, yes, I have the most powerful iron farm in existence built here on my world. So I probably will go with Tango's design, simply because from the looks of the design, it will take years to build. Like because it's like basically 4 regular iron farms chained together in order to create a super iron farm. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna wait to see what his design is. Hello chickens. I need to make a chicken farm at some point. I may even make it at the end of this episode, depending upon how long it takes. But anyway, let us leave our animals. I really need to make animals pens at some point. And we shall drop down to... I can't go through there because I've now blocked off the area. Where are the spiders in my spawner? Hold on. I have to go investigate why there are spiders in my spawner. Spiders? Spiders, why are you in the spawn already? I'm not even here. Yet you already spawned. Goodness. These guys know when I am coming. And they come to greet me with their slithering and scraping. But anyway. By the way, about lighting. There was a really cool post on the Minecraft Reddit about having a map disguised as a block. So building the block in the sky, and then putting it onto a map. Actually, I'm going to show you very quickly what I mean. So this is what I mean. They used cobble. I used smooth stone. So as you can see, there is a slight color change with this and a little bit more pixelation, but it could work. I mean, it may just be a problem with the image because I had to scale it up because it was at 32 and the software that I had to use was a 128 by 128, so yeah, maybe a little bit of a scaling issue. You can see some pixelation there, but that's fine. It suits the Minecraft aesthetic. So yeah, that's what I mean by that. And the reason why this is cool is if we have a look at our F3 screen here, as you can see, if we look at our blight lock, if we look at our block light, as we go towards it, you can see it's actually lit up. Because if we have a look here, I've actually put some glowstone in. So it could be a pretty cool way to add in lighting, because I don't want to go with the pistons as lighting sources, because yeah, it's a little bit too ethery. And this over here is what it looks like. Ignore the diamond blocks, they're just holding blocks for brewing stands, because yeah, this will be an absolute pain to build if I were to try to do it, but I think the end result could be worth it. So yeah, as you can see, all of these blocks here are magically doing this. So as you can see, I'm now moving through the map. So right here, as you can see, it's low down. It's something to do with shading. In Minecraft maps, it like mimics topography in real life. So as blocks go down, they're actually lighter in colour. So right here, as you can see, this bit right where I'm standing is actually a little bit lighter than right here. I don't know what the brewing stands do. I have just been told that brewing stands work, and there's a software to do it. I'll link the relevant software in it because it is really cool. But it is a bit of an effort to set up. So yeah, this is something to consider, though I probably will tweak around because as you can see, it's really light right now, so everything is really bright and it doesn't really match up with the map over here. With the map with the normal stone. So yeah, I'm probably gonna tweak it around in GIMP. See whether I can manage to match up to the actual stone a little bit better. Actually, that said though, I wonder whether andesite could be better, because mysterious lag, you are here again. Because, wait, let me just get andesite out very quickly, because it's a lot more pixelated to begin with when we compare it. So maybe andesite could be good, because then we wouldn't actually ood it. Because right now I've got andesite mixed in everywhere, but if I were to like have no andesite and then have the map block as andesite, that could work. That could very much work. But anyway, this is an idea that I am going to shelve for the moment, because it will take a bloody long time. Like this, because maps do a 128 by 128 area. Yeah, that's what's 128 times 128 again? It's somewhere in the thousands. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build 1,000 blocks. And okay, now that we have got our head around that weird little thing, I'm going to think about it, because yeah, it's going to be a bit of a headache. But anyway, it is time to get work on our pumpkin farm. And we're actually going to do a Pelon farm, a pumpkin and melon farm, simply because it, hello, Torch, where did you go? I need you, thank you. Simply because pumpkin and melons, they always go together, don't they? I require my pickaxe. I will pick it up shortly. Don't worry about that. And then hopper. And then another line of hoppers. I think this is how you do it. I never remember actually. This needs to be facing that way. I think this is how it. If I remember my If I remember how to do this correctly, this is how it all works. So yeah, what we're gonna have here is we're gonna have a 2x2 column. This is an area I dug out already. A 2x2 column of plants stretching up there. I'll explain it in a minute, but for now we're just gonna fit in the sorting system before I forget. So we're gonna use a automatic anti-flow system to prevent items jamming up the system. So we're going to I love the music in this game, but I am going to turn it down. Simply because I want to focus. Alright, so we need comparators here. Comparator. Redstone going like this and like that. And like this. I haven't actually. It would be heinous of me to not do this. There we go. Just so I'm not mining in this area and accidentally knock out all of my redstone. That would be a terrible pain in order to redo. Because yeah, I liked redstone in bursts and trying to re-redstone in like, because I tend to do mining at like late in the evening, so I'll just be sitting there all sleepy like, how do I do this again? But I don't know what. Enough of that. Let's go down here, put in a block there. Hello there. Other side. Ooh, what is doing? Excellent. So let me just mine out a little bit of an area. So what we got here is, I believe Impulse made this design. I nearly forgot. There we go. Right. I do say something is up with my throat. My throat has been played with for the last couple of days now. Don't know why. It's all a bit of a mystery, but yeah, here we have. I need redstone torches here and here, and then in here we are going to put a line of stone. That's why. I have forgotten to remove a temporary hopper. There we go. Put in some stone there. Close the window. My window is just always going to be open whenever I record. I'm always going to forget, but one day I'll remember. So yeah, basically this, if I were to put in a full stack of items here, it will drain out to 41. Thank you. And then, actually, let me just top it up again and just explain. Because when we're at 41, as you can see, we're at 64, the signal strength doesn't leak over to here, so it doesn't mess up the sorting system. It's so I don't get an overflow. I shouldn't get an overflow, but just in case I do get an overflow, it is always good to do that. Let me just get all of my various items out of here. And now what we're going to do, I've realised I've forgotten to get my wood, because we're going to need a lot of wood for this project. I brought my ladders. Excellent. Why are there so many mobs? There's a cave behind here. Please excuse me. You are very dark. Ow. Ow. Wow. What? Careful with that bow, mate. You're gonna have someone's eye out. Alright, let's just take a moment to have a breather and then charge him and kill him. This plan will not work. Alright, now it will work. Hello. Ow. So rude. Ow. What is with these skeletons? They are brutal today. What? Well, that was great. At least it gives me time to go and grab my wood. There we go. That should be enough. Ah, great. I was not expecting that. Let me just drop down here. Right. I have got my items back. This is a large cave. I'm surprised I haven't bumped into this before. Ah, interesting. I'll leave this cave for now. I'll just need to remember that it's here. Let me just get some ladders ready. Just so I can block it off on my way back. Or maybe I have been here before? No, that's lava. Okay. Well, it's good to know that there is more cave to expand into. I'm not sure how it's going to link up to the rest of my cave system, but now that we know, we shall be able to use this for our advantages. I may just block the water off, just so I don't have to deal with that. One of the sounds I hate in Minecraft is the flowing water sound. It's just one of the sounds that I cannot stand. There we go. Now I've got to route up to there. Throw on an extra torch here. This I've neatened up this bit of the cave here. Yeah, I went and neatened up this bit of the cave here just while I was doing the card for this, so won't have to worry about that later. But, now that I've regained my composure after being brutally slain, let's just drop down here and start to pillar up. Now we are going to pillar up to here, and then we are going to begin with the farm. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. And I must say, this is a technological revelation. Look at this. It's a ring of dirt. Who would have thought it? I should never try to be that kind of person, but I am. Alright. So pumpkin on this side, melon on that side. I didn't actually think of a lighting system for this, which may be a bit of a problem later. And what we're going to do is we're going to put pistons here and here. Hopefully pick up that dirt. Excellent. What was this again? Hold on. Can I? Okay, that's pumpkin. That's melon. That's melon. So that's pumpkin. Okay. Now we're trying not to trample crops this time. We will go here again. I'm just going to do one layer with you in order to show, and then I will do the rest off camera, and then we'll do the final bit of redstone, because I am terrible at building on camera, I have to admit. It is not a skill that comes easy to me, which is why I've built most of the slime farm already, because hooray for that. Now then, so what we want is, I remember now. Actually, I'm gonna do the redstone later. So for now, we are going to go like that. You are not trampled. Good. Okay. And come up like so. And actually, let's just get this wood out of view. Don't need you. We'll put the crafting table here, put a torch in it so nothing spawns on it, because I'll probably will forget about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Boom. This should be plenty. If it isn't, then I shall eat my hat. I do not have a hat, so I will not break any promise. Right. I've got too much stuff in my inventory. Right. There we go. And get rid of that bone. Excellent. Let me just put on my leather boots as well, and we will continue. So that is one layer. I am going to steel myself and continue with this off camera. firstly, my sense of direction is completely gone. But secondly, I don't think we will be able to finish this today because I have slightly underestimated the amount of resources that I'm going to need to put into it, because yeah, it turns out that the hole I have dug is a bit deeper than I thought it would have been. Because when I started digging I was like, yeah, this is easy, this is not going to take too many resources, but yeah, I actually had to go and do a quick little run to the bank, as it were, in order to get enough materials. That was very nearly a death. That also was. Goodness, my ladder climbing skills are atrocious. So yeah, it's just that the stack of pistons I made for this project is probably not going to be enough in order to finish it off. But yeah, anyway, time for a quick little fun thing where we mess around with water currents. So the farm I've designed here is actually pretty unique because the water hydration system for the plants is actually in the drop chute. So the items are going to be knocked off and into these water things, and then it drops down to the bottom to the hopper point which I set up at the beginning, which should be pretty cool if it works. There we go. Ooh, damn. There we go. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Bother. I knew that would end in disaster. I need a pickaxe. That'll do. Oh well. But it seems that my deaths are getting remarkably high. Let me check my stats. The number of deaths, 37. It was like 10 before I started the slime farm, so that shows how many deaths I've done recently. Like, I was very careful with my deaths until I started the slime farm, and then I was like, screw it. My death count has seen better days, to say the very least. Right. Now then, in here we have all of our items. There will be items here as well. They will be everywhere. Please excuse me a minute. But, I have got a fire alarm in my house, which likes to break occasionally, so I need to go and reset it. And I'm back. I don't know whether the audio is picked up with the recording, but it's better to be safe than sorry, I always say. Right, you are all collected. Did I just see? Yes. Why are you broken? Redstone. Why do you not work like you are intended? Because you are at 3 string. Why are you at 3 string? Ah, that's fine. Stop. Stop. Where are all these items even coming from? I thought I emptied it out. There. Right. Now we should be. Thank you for the fish. But the world is ending, so can you hurry up and give me the rest of my fish, please? Thank you. That should be the rest of my fish. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that to figure out the meaning of life, and then we will. While that does that, we are going to climb up to the top and clever plan, which I should have thought of earlier. We will block in here and go like that, and now we will be trapped. Okay, like that. Let's just check that didn't break any redstone. Good. Didn't break any redstone. Sorting system is still fine. There we go. And it is really not my day to day with getting stuck inside things. There we go. I have freed myself. Right, back up we go. So now, if I do mess up and kill myself, there'll be less of a penalty for it. Right. Thank you. These leather boots have been through a battle with me. Right, back up we go.
So yeah, so the melon or pumpkin will grow on these little shoots here, and then, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, if you have more than one space, or you have 4 spaces, it grows much faster, because it checks one of the 4 corners every time it wants to grow.
So, this melon here, when it's fully grown, will be like, I fancy growing today, and it will be like, hey, Jerry, because this dirt block is named Jerry, and Kevin, for the purposes of PR stability. Hey, Jerry, do you fancy having a melon block? No, I'm alright, thank you very much. And then he'll go over to Kevin and be like, hey, Kevin, you want a melon? And because Kevin is not racially stereotyped, he is white, he'll be like, oh yes, I would love a melon. Yes, very much. So then the melon will then be like, aha! And then he will go and he will plant a melon here whenever the block update happens. Or something along those lines. Do not trust me with anything world related. I am by no means a technical master. Right, there we go. And there we go. That, oh dear. That very nearly went south very quickly. Actually, it will go negative in the y direction. Even though we can't go below. Below? Yeah, we can't go below we can't go below -0. -0? There is no such thing as a -0, Whizzo. You're going slowly mentally insane. But yes. I nearly got to the bottom. This is a minutely frustrating part of the processes.
So I'm about this ladder to fall back down through the hill. I really should have thought of a better way of doing this, but did I just see water flowing? No, I didn't. My mind is playing tricks on me. And so yeah, when this is done, we will then have a perfectly nicely hydrated tower of vegetable Eden. Actually,
I can't. Is pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? Whatever, it's a fruit, vegetable, Leaning Tower of Pisa type thing. I'm not really sure what vegetable classification a pumpkin is. I'm not sure whether it's I'm not sure whether a pumpkin is a pumpkin. Can I? No, I can't. Oh dear. Anyway, I will. Now that you've got the idea of the water system, I'm gonna do the rest of it off camera, and we will be back short. We'll talk about the redstone, and then I will probably do the rest of it off camera because it's gonna take a while, and I know that people don't tend to like watching long videos. So